Arlington police say a Bowie High School student shot and killed a fellow student outside the school. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. It happened just before 3 p.m. when school would have been letting out for the day, but it didn't get let out at that time today. Police say the 18-year-old victim was shot about 5 to 6 times. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. Officers found the 17-year-old suspect near campus and arrested him. Families were told to reunite with their kids who went to the school at a district building miles away from campus.
Now, come on now, something needs to happen about these school shootings. There are way too many. It seems like it's more school shootings in a year's time than it is days in a year.
Hours after the shooting. Fox 4's Amelia Jones live at Bowie High School tonight. Amelia.
Steve, Arlington police say once the 17-year-old suspect is booked into jail, his name and photo will be released. Police say they're still working to figure out a motive behind the shooting. Police say the 18-year-old victim and the suspect were both students at Bowie High School. Around 2:50 p.m., police say they received a call for shots fired outside the portable buildings on the high school campus. The school was immediately placed on lockdown. The school resource officers found an 18-year-old student lying on the ground and started CPR until he was transported to a hospital and pronounced dead.
He didn't even get to live life. Come on, man, really?
Police say he was shot 5 to 6 times. While one group of officers secured the building, another group searched for the shooter. The 17-year-old suspect was taken into custody nearby. Police say the two students knew each other but couldn't say what led up to the shooting. Police also couldn't say whether the suspect brought the weapon inside the school at any point of the day. The high school does have metal detectors. Police also say they found a book bag related to the shooting but wouldn't say whether or not the weapon was inside. Arlington Police Chief Al Jones had this message following the shooting.
We cannot tolerate this kind of violence in our community.
Exactly.
We can't tolerate this violence in our neighborhoods, and we certainly won't tolerate it in our schools.
It was a frantic scene outside the school as parents heard the news.
If it was up to me, I would probably say the best way to end all these school shootings, if the kid is underage and has a gun, then that means the parents to that child need to be arrested as well. I seriously believe that if you threaten the parents with the possibility of jail time for situations like this, some of this stuff may end.
They were told to go to a reunification area at the district's athletics center about 20 minutes from the high school. Since the shooting happened 10 minutes before school dismissal, buses weren't readily available to take students from the high school to the athletic center. So parents, all they could do was just sit there and wait anxiously.
I get home and my daughter texts me saying, "Mama, I love you." And my heart sank. But she's okay, so that's all I care about.
You never think it's going to be you. You never think it's going to be your student and stuff, so it makes it really hard.
Parents formed long lines outside the athletic center with their IDs ready. After they checked in, parents were taken inside the athletic center, and after they reunited with their students, they were finally allowed to leave. We saw buses full of students leave the high school up until 8:30 tonight. The superintendent said that once classes resume, as school is canceled tomorrow, but when classes resume, there will be counselors on hand for any students or staff who.
See, there's the reason why I said to threaten the parents. Hear me out. If you create laws restricting guns or making it harder for guns, you're going to get those gun people, those gun enthusiasts saying, "Oh, you're trying to take my guns away." Okay, cool. I'm not trying to take your guns away. Now let's make it to where you are allowed to have guns. But if your kid is shooting up a school, you get thrown in jail right along with your kid. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's get involved.